One second, just I will see your resume. So your name is Raveshmaram, no? Right?
No,
Then?
sir, Rameshwar, sir.
Yeah, Rameshwar. Yes, but your name you have joined. Okay. So Rameshwar, can you introduce yourself?
Bhand. Yeah, yes, sir. My name is Rameshwar Bhand. I completed my Bachelor of Engineering from Pune University with first class with distinction.
Mm-hmm.
Then I done some certification on Core Java and Advanced Java from Durgasoft, Hyderabad.
Mm-hmm.
I have my primary skills are Core Java, SQL, and Spring Boot. I have completed some projects on this technology. My family is nuclear family,
Mm-hmm.
and coming to my interest, I have my personal blogs. I write some blogs there, and thank you for giving me this opportunity, sir.
Okay. No worries. So you have mentioned skills like Java. You have mentioned. I think you are. Uh, 8 you have mentioned in that, and microservices, JavaScript, and you have done some kind of project, right? Like digital
Yeah,
library,
I
hotel
have
management.
basic knowledge of microservices, sir.
Okay, so you know Java. So
Yeah, sir.
like why Java, like is Java is independent or JVM is independent?
JVM is independent,
Okay, then okay. Why JVM is independent?
sir.
It should be dependent also, no? Then why they make independent?
When we compile Java source code, it will be converted into dot class file, means bytecode. Then that bytecode we can run anywhere which is compatible with JVM.
Okay, so that is the reason they make uh,
Java is platform independence.
platform. Okay. Do you know we have Java? So previously we have C, C++, right? So then
Yes, sir.
why Java we have introduced, like we have C, C++ and other programming languages? Then what is the use of Java?
Uh, well, uh, Basically, Java has a object-oriented feature, which is C++ also, but Java is more secure. Java is robust programming language. More enterprise level applications are prepared on Java.
Hmm.
Uh, uh,
Okay.
Java provides various features which will uh, make comfortable to write the code in Java.
Okay. So you know OOPS, right?
Yes, object-oriented programming.
Okay. So can we access instance variables inside static method?
Uh, Sir, could you please repeat?
Can we access instance variables inside static method? Non
No, we
static
can.
non static variable can we access inside static method?
No, we can't access. Uh, yeah, we access it. Static method.
No, no. What I am asking, can we access instance variable inside static method? That is my question.
No, we can't access it.
Okay, good. Okay, so you know about abstract and interface, right? So, so
Yeah,
in
yeah, abstract
so
class.
so in which scenario we will use abstract class?
Uh, Abstract classes are the classes which has abstract methods and concrete method also. But
No, no. Why we are
uh,
using abstract class? That is my question.
okay.
Can you move your camera a bit? Like I am seeing only your face, so just can you move? Yeah. Can you? Yeah.
Am I visible?
Yeah. Now it is visible. Okay, no issues. So we have one concept why Java doesn't support multiple inheritance.
Yeah, because of diamond problem, Java doesn't support inheritance. If we want to access subclasses from uh, multiple super classes, then it will create ambiguity which one we have to choose. That's why Java doesn't support uh, multiple inheritance, uh, but interfaces support multiple inheritance in Java.
Okay, so this interface 100% make the replacement of multiple inheritance, or like it is partially.
uh, no, it's not doesn't give you 100% replacement.
Hmm. Okay.
uh,
Okay.
because one interface we can have multiple implementation classes.
Okay. Okay. Do you know like why we are using inheritance?
uh, yeah, inheritance we are use because we can declare abstract method in that, and any other third party or service can implement that classes or override that method or implement that method.
Okay. So do you know about strings? Okay, one question I forgot to ask you, do you know the difference between association, composition and aggregation? Like you have told me about inheritance, right? So inheritance also divided
Yeah,
into different things like association, composition, aggregation.
yeah, sir. uh, Actually, I'm not sure, but in composition we have has a relationship
Mm-hmm.
between
Okay.
class and variable, and we have is a relationship when we have aggregation, I think.
Okay. No worries. Okay. So we will move on to string handling. So why strings are immutable in Java?
Immutable.
Means it cannot change. Why?
Yeah, because uh, we cannot change their content. If you want to
Hmm.
ch- uh, change the content, we have to every time you have to create a new object in string constant pool area.
Okay. So like can you just show me one real time scenario like why it has make? Because there is some reason what you have told that is correct. Like some example can you just tell me on this?
Okay. Suppose we have voter the millions of voter card, and if you want to change the name of that card, then we have to
Hmm.
every time we have to create the new object. It is not possible in the system. It will create garbage in the system
Hmm.
or out of memory. That's why
Yeah, correct.
the strings are immutable column
Yeah, yeah,
object.
yeah, absolutely correct. Okay. Do you know that intern method is there in strings? What is the use of that one? Intern method.
Which ones?
Intern method.
Intern method.
INTERN.
Actually, I'm not use it, sir.
Okay, have you have not used? I think that method, like what it will do, it will check whether the strings are present in heap or not.
Okay.
Okay, like I forgot to ask one question. JVM is there, right? So
Yeah.
do you know the memory areas of JVM?
Memory areas. heap, stack memory, heap memory.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have when we create a variable, that
Hmm.
value goes in heap memory, and the variable lateral goes in stack memory. Actually, I read, but I'm not recall right now.
Okay. So what is the difference between string buffer and string builder? Sorry, string buffer and string builder.
Yeah, string buffer is synchronous in nature, and the string builder is asynchronous in nature. In string buffer, we can have multi we can have single thread to run at a time. In a string builder, we can run multiple threads at a time.
Mm-hmm.
It will improve the performance in builder.
Mm-hmm.
String buffer somewhat slow.
Okay. Do you know the exception handling hierarchy?
Yeah, uh, there is a super throwable superclass,
Hmm.
and that
Hmm.
exception and error are subclasses of superclass. Then in exception, there is uh, a runtime exception, arithmetic
Hmm.
exception. These are the classes in in under exception class, and s- s-
Okay.
stack overflow error,
Yeah.
memory out of memory error. These are under error class.
Okay. So you know about that check exception. So like what are check and uncheck exception?
Okay, uh, the exceptions which are handled by JVM at compile time, it will showing some errors uh,
Mm-hmm.
while we writing the code. That exception is called as uh, checked exception. The runtime exceptions which are created at the runtime, the JVM don't know that exception is called as runtime or unchecked exception. We can compiler compiler compulsory gives we have to handle that exception at compile time.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can throws that to the method signature.
Mm-hmm.
And runtime exceptions, we have to uh, show
Hmm.
by throw keyword.
But you didn't mention that runtime exception. So when it is occur and like which examples of runtime exception?
Yeah, runtime exceptions include array index out of bound exception, class not found exception, and compile time exception, SQL exception.
Wait, wait,
Then
wait. Array index out
sere-
of index out of bound. It is compile exception or runtime exception?
it is a runtime exception, sir.
Okay, no issues. So like for example, I have one scenario. I
Okay,
have written one code. For example, int array is there. So suppose like I am getting array index auto bound exception. So I have catch that
okay,
exception by using array catch array index sorry catch array index of out of bound exception, and after then I have another catch of exception. So we have two catch
okay.
blocks. One is array index out of bound. Second catch block is exception. So this code
Okay.
will be execute or not?
No, no. Please repeat. Could you please repeat?
We have try block. Okay,
Yeah.
it will throw array index out of bound exception.
Okay.
We have after try block we have two catch blocks. First catch block is
Okay.
array index out of bound exception, it is catching, and second catch block
Okay.
is normal exception.
Okay. You mean to say which catch block is execute na?
No, no, yeah, which catch block will execute and whether this code will run or it will throw error.
Okay.
Or if possible you can share a screen, I will show you what you have to do. Open notepad, not Eclipse.
Okay.
Are you able to? I can't able to see your screen.
Where is single? Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, you are audible. You can share the screen, I will just show you. You can see the top down option is there, no? I think you can't able to find, I guess. Share button is there, no? In that if you click
Yeah, yeah.
in
Share
Zoom,
button is there.
in Zoom share button is there. If you click that button, you will able to see. Okay, just open notepad. Okay, try
Am I
block is,
visible?
yeah, visible. So we have a try block, so maybe this try block have some code, for example some code is there. Okay, and now put catch block, and in that catch block we have array index auto bound exception. Don't write everything, just array index you can write, we know the thing. And just write another catch block exception in that, exception in that. So yeah, so consider like in try block we can get some code and it will throw array index out of bound exception. So my question is
Okay.
like can this code will work or it will throw error?
Yeah, this code will work.
This will work.
Yeah.
So my question is if this code will work, then what is the use of last catch exception block?
Actually, when the exception are thrown, then it will search for superclass of exceptions, and the superclass is exception, runtime exception. So first it will check in exception.
Hmm. What you are saying is right. My question is then why we have put that we know that it will print array index out of bound exception, right? Then why, what
Yeah,
is the use of printing in that exception like last block? It is no use now. If it is no
yeah, no use.
use, it is unreachable code. So you will get one
Yeah,
another unreachable code, right?
yeah.
Okay, no
Our
issue.
code will terminate after first class catch block.
It will throw error. It will throw error. You will see after this interview. You will check why it is throwing. Okay, no issue. Like put this screen like this only. I will ask another question. Like, do you know, like, like finally block? You know, right? So the question is in finally block that how we can terminate finally block.
When to finally block, either we can add up the after try block or try catch. Finally, we can use the if exceptions are occurred in try block.
No,
then
no,
catch block
no, no. My
would,
question is like how like finally block is there. So I don't want to
yeah,
run that code. I don't want that finally block to be execute. We have
okay.
some method. If we write that method, then it will won't execute that finally block. It will terminate. So what is that method?
I think system.exit.
Yeah, correct. Okay, no issues. So you do you know about collections?
Yeah, sir.
You know about collection like so we have array list or linked list, right? So
Yeah.
in which scenario I need to use array list or in which scenario I need to use linked list in real time?
Uh, yeah. When we in array list we use if you want to uh, frequently access the element, and in if you, in linked list we use if you want to frequently insert or delete the element.
Can you repeat what you said?
Uh, Array list we use if you want to access frequently access the element. In linked list we use if you want to frequently insert and deletion of the element.
Okay, okay, got it. What you're trying to say. And do you know about this one like hash map? You know.
Yeah, sir.
So what is the difference between hash map and hash table?
uh, Hash map is a implementation class of map interface. Internally it uses hash table as a data structure, and hash table also uses hash table as a data structure. Hash map is non-synchronized resource. Hash table is a synchronized resource. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Like you know, like in array list and linked list, we can use two things like to iterate, right? Uh, iterator or list iterator. Sorry, not list iterator. We have to
Enumerator.
enumerator. So array list and linked list we can't use enumerator, right?
Yeah, sir.
Why? There must be a reason. That's why we are not using now. So what is that reason?
Actually, enumerator
Hmm.
is a legacy class,
Yeah. Okay.
and array list and linked list are came in Java 1.2 version.
Mm-hmm. Do you know fail fast, fail safe, except that will to throw?
No, sir.
Okay, no worries. So we have hash set, right? We have hash set, yeah,
Yeah,
and tree set. So like
yeah.
why like in which scenario we will use tree set and in which scenario we will go with hash set?
Okay. Hash set is a implementation class of set interface.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it does not allow duplicate element. In hash set, we allow one null element, but in tree set, we don't allow null element. In a hash set, in a tree set, insertion order we follow sorting order. In a tree set, sorting order is not follow.
Okay, okay. You know about this comparator and comparable?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when we go for comparable and when we go for comparator?
If you want natural sorting order of elements, then we go for a comparable interface.
Mm-hmm.
If you want custom sorting order or user defined sorting order, then we go for comparator interface. In a comparable, we have a compare-to method,
Mm-hmm.
and in comparator, we have a compare method, which we override according to your requirement.
Okay, do you know the difference between finally, finalize?
Yeah, sir. Final is a keyword used for class, method, and variable. If we uh, use for class, then it is we cannot create object for that class. If you use for variable or a field, then we cannot uh, initialize another value to it. Uh, then finally is a
Mm-hmm.
keyword used in exception handling. Uh, if you do, we can use after try block or catch block if exception not occur
Mm-hmm.
in although exception occur or may not be occur, then finally block is executed always. Then finalize is a method used in garbage collection. If you
Okay.
uh,
Like, do you know garbage collector is internally calling which algorithm?
garbage collector,
Is calling which algorithm?
no sir,
Okay.
I'm not heard about which
Oh,
one.
okay, okay, no issues. Do you know about multi-threading?
Yeah,
So how you rate multi-threading out of 10?
I rate myself 5 point.
Okay. So in multi-threading we have thread method, right? Suppose
Yeah,
one thread is dead. One thread
okay.
is, can we restart that thread?
One thread is dead.
That suppose like in my project three threads are running. So one thread is
Okay.
dead. So can we restart the thread in multi-threading?
No, sir.
Why?
Because multiple threads are running at a time in multi-threading.
Hmm. Okay. So like we have join method, we have sleep method. So
Okay.
in which scenario we need to use join and which scenario we need to use sleep?
Uh, we use a sleep method when we want to execute some portion of the code that
Some.
we have
Okay. Repeat. Okay. Can you go ahead?
some task.
Okay. Some task you want, like, okay. What about this
Okay.
join?
Then we have to wait for some time. That scenario we use sleep method. But join method, I did not remember, sir, right now.
Okay. Do you know in that we have one thing, daemon threads? So why we are using daemon threads?
Daemon thread, though main thread is when main thread is activate, then daemon thread will be running behind parallelly. So if you have a requirement to run some threads uh, in what we can say combination with the main thread, that's scenario we use daemon thread.
Okay. So do you know about serialization? Serialization, IO streams.
Yeah,
So we have serialization and deserialization, right?
yeah.
So why we use serialization?
Serialization means converting your object into a byte form to send over the networks or to store in the file that we call as a serialization. Deserialization means converting the object from binary form to its original form. It's called as deserialization. If you want to send some file over the network or some data over the network or store in
Okay,
the file, that case we have used serialization and deserialization.
so suppose one scenario is there. I have some variables like 5 variables. Okay, so I want to prevent that variables to
Okay.
not participate in serialization.
Okay. In that case, we make use of a transient keyword for that variable so that it could not participate in serialization.
Suppose I don't want to use transient. I want I don't want to use transient in my requirement. For example,
Okay.
which keyword I need to use instead of transient? We have two options, right? One is transient, another one is also there.
Okay, I'm not sure, sir.
Do you know about static variables, like uh, how it
Yeah,
will
yeah, yeah.
execute?
Yeah, static variable will be executed before the class loading.
Correct. So in this also, if you put variable as static, so it won't participate in serialization. You can
Okay,
use two ways. What you suggest, transient, and another one is this one, static.
static variable.
Do you know, like we will use volatile variable, right? Like why we use that volatile variable?
Actually, I'm not. I don't know, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Do you know serialization UID in what is serialization UID? Do you know?
Yeah. Um, because of serialization UID, class will know which class will search for which object we have to deserialize.
Okay. Do you know the object class methods of Java?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Can you tell what are the object class methods?
yeah. Equals method, hash code method, then
Mm-hmm.
then we have
Okay. Okay. Java side I
actually there
will.
are
Hmm.
eight to nine methods, but currently I am not remember.
Okay. So Java side I will done on this. So you know about database?
Yes, I use MySQL database.
Okay. So Java side I forget to ask you some coding questions like you know DSA, right? You have mentioned in your resume.
Yeah, yeah,
Suppose we have uh, I have one string. How are you?
yeah,
So I need to make you are how.
yeah. You meant to reverse.
Yeah, but reverse in a way you are how.
Okay,
So can you write that logic?
okay. Yeah, string. Yeah.
Wait 1 second. Don't use any string reliable methods. Without inbuilt, I want. Only you can
Okay.
use char at I or s dot length. Apart from this, you can't use anything.
You are how?
You are how.
Okay.
Wait 1 second. Can you explain me algorithm which you are for used to write? What is your plan on this? How you will achieve this?
Okay. Basically, I use for loop
Mm-hmm.
to iterate the string from string dot length
Mm-hmm.
from length of the string,
Mm-hmm.
and iterate the element, and then print the element.
So print element based on which condition? We need a some condition.
Character at I.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead. Write. Yeah. Go ahead. Write the logic. I will check what you are doing.
Yeah, I'm okay.
The logic what I have told you, this is reverse way. So it will reverse UOYARAWOH. So this I don't want. I want you are how. What logic you have written, it will return this. If you run this code in IntelliJ, then it will return the reverse a string. So I won't ask reverse a
Okay.
string. I ask reverse every words of a string. So I want U first, then ARE second, then HOW
Okay.
third.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you run this program in Eclipse? IntelliJ? Copy and run in IntelliJ.
Okay.
Copy the whole thing, then what replacement you can do that one. Don't remove that one. No, don't remove. Only system dot you can remove. Paste that one directly. Normal method I am asking, like don't use that method in, can type and all. Normal just I want. No, no, don't use any methods. Normally just paste that one. Just remove that line number fourth. You have put braces, right? So it will throw error. Line number fourth. That braces should be at the end, right? Just remove unused code. What you have written that one. Mm-hmm. Semicolon. Line number 6. So what you are trying to do in this one, like you are storing the values in a stack, right? Putting
Yeah,
push. If if it is
but
empty,
I'm storing the value as a string type. It's showing character type.
because you are taking one character, right? You are
Yeah,
storing a string, but you are taking one character. So you should know this value you need to store in a character.
yeah,
Then you need to push. That's fine, no worries. So what you are trying to do, like you are, so like for example, like if
wait,
wait.
wait one time.
No worries, no worries. You can try it. Okay, it is fixed.
Okay.
Run the code. If it is no, it is showing one error, I guess.
Yeah, this error I.
Okay, no worries. I need to ask other questions also. So what you are trying to do here, like for example, you come. So what you are doing, you are pushing you into the stack.
Yeah.
And then R come, you are pushing into a stack.
What's
Like for example, first word first will be is 1 na, so you are starting index 0. H come you are storing, O come you are storing, W come you are storing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Then R A R E come also you are storing.
yeah,
Then you also you are storing.
yeah.
Then you are putting same.
No, actually, uh, stack will store the element in LIFO order, last
Mm-hmm.
in, first out. So that's why last element will be printed first.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no issues. Good. Okay. Uh, do you know like about you know about SQL, right? SQL.
Yeah.
So I need to find like third highest salary. Suppose we have an employee. Suppose
Okay.
consider I have an employee. So we
Okay.
have 10 employees, right? So I need to find the third highest salary.
Third highest salary.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have use and limit. So you know MySQL, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Without limit also we can write. We can write, right?
Yeah, sir.
Limit is like shortcut. Rank function, you know.
Yeah. No, actually, I heard, but not use.
Okay. Uh, for example, we have employees. For example, we have list of employees. I need
O-
to find the employee who is senior.
Okay.
Like we have 10 employees. So
Okay.
manager is there, CEO is there. So one person will be senior out of 10. So I need to find the senior person.
Okay.
No, this doesn't define a senior. I am not asking about the senior. Like
Okay.
one employee will be senior. So
Okay.
senior will be based on the joining, na? Like I have working in a company from 3 years. Other guys join 2 years, 2 years, 1 year. So I am a senior in that company, right? So
Okay.
based on my like what we say senior person, like 3 years, 4 years, that thing I need to find senior.
Okay.
Not getting.
No, sir.
You just refer after this inner queries. We will return one query and we have two queries. So based on that two queries, then we will get the senior person.
Okay.
Okay. Other questions like you know what is like we have a table in SQL. Then why we
Okay.
will use views?
What, sir?
Views are there no in Oracle. I think MySQL. I think you didn't heard about that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no issues. Like okay, I have one scenario like we have in company, we have male and female employees, right?
Okay.
So I need to differentiate, like I need to like what we say, make a table to different, like differentiate how many males are there, how many females are there. Just I need to group by that one.
Okay. In this scenario, we will use group by query.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, no issues. I think you got that how we can rise. Suppose, um, mm, do you know like what is the use of joins?
Yeah, I heard inner joins, outer joins.
Hmm.
If you want to access elements from two or more tables,
Hmm.
then we go for joins.
Okay. Do you know about like what we say having clause? What is like what is the difference between having clause and group by clause?
Okay. No, sir. I don't know. I I,
Okay,
uh, I read, but I didn't recall right now.
okay. Like, do you know about what we say? One second. What is the difference between DDL and DML and DDL command?
DDL are data definition uh, commands. DML are data manipulation command.
Hmm.
DDL includes uh, create,
Hmm.
then DML include insert, delete. These commands are include.
What is row ID?
What's
Row ID.
pro ID?
Okay. Do you know the difference between we have two functions? One is substring and instr. Substring function and instr function. So what is the use of that one? Like which scenario we will use and when to use?
Substring and instr.
Hmm.
Substring we use. You mean to say use cases?
Not use cases like why we will use substring and instr. Like can you just show me one example substring like why we use? Just tell me, not right example. Substring why we will use that one?
Actually, I am not using instr, but I am using substrings.
Do you know about lpard and rpard?
Lpard.
Lpad and rpad. I think you didn't come through that one.
No, no, I know. I don't know, sir. Where we use, sir?
Like you will check in that one. I will even I also not remember right now that one. I just I am not even also I am not getting like we will use in one scenario. No issues. Do you know indexes?
For databases or
In database we have indexes, right?
yeah,
So okay, no worries. You have mentioned Spring Boot also, na? In that.
yeah, yeah.
So in a Spring Boot, why Spring? What are actuator in Spring Boot?
Actuator are when you want to check your runtime behavior of your application, then Spring provides some predefined endpoints like health or some metrics that we call as a actuator.
Okay. Uh, you mentioned microservices also.
Yeah,
So you know REST API.
yeah, sir.
What is the difference between uh, put and patch?
Okay. Put method is used to update the existing entity in the resource or server, and patch method uh, is used to update some portion of the entity. We cannot change the whole resource. uh,
Okay, no issues. And okay, no issues. So I have done with my interviews. Like, do you have any questions to me?
Uh, on which area I have to improve myself, sir?
So what I have seen is everything good. Uh, just thing is, what you are answering, just correct that thing. Something you are lacking in that. So
Okay.
something like you are lacking while answering. I know, like while giving interview, it will like a pressure.
Okay.
But
Actually,
any
this is my first interview, sir.
okay, no issues. But anyway, it is good. Like you know the things and very well. Like even you are covering all interview scenarios. What questions I have asked you, most probably. So what I will give you feedback on that one. Like your resume is also good. Like what I have seen, resume also good. And
Okay.
while answering, just you need to give one example with that also. Like you are
Okay. Along
answering,
oh,
along with you need to give some example, like
scenario or
scenario
examples.
scenario. Like if like for example, if you answer array list and linked list, what I have asked you, so you need
Okay.
to not give only just definitions. You need to give one example, like array list why we are using. Okay, for array list, like we have,
Okay.
like for example, we have 1 to 5,000 elements. So for array list it is resizable, right?
Yeah.
Right, like 1 to 5,000 is there. If I want to delete at starting element, we can go with array list. But if linked list, we will use like 5,000 elements are there. I want to delete 3,000 element, 3,000 number one element. So that time we will go with linked list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Linked list. So at the middle of insertion, if you want to delete, then you go with linked list. So like this, you need to answer while you are defining the comparisons, like hash map, hash table. Just you need to mention one example also, like why we are using this one with example in hash table also. You need to give this example. And what other thing I have noticed, like just try, like uh, logic wise, I think you are very good, logics and all sides. So just uh, what I can say, so logic wise you are good. So just prepare once more based on some other questions,
Okay.
some different questions you need to prepare. But anyways, you are good. Like just give, like maybe as if I was in your interview, I will select you. So no issues. So everything you are good. Just what I have suggested, note
Actually,
down.
one more question I want to ask you, sir.
Hmm.
Actually, basically, it's not regarding technical,
Hmm.
but I am from non-IT background.
Hmm.
I have 6 years experience in civil. Can I get a interview calls in IT right now?
Yeah, I will tell you that procedure in personal call, like how you can do. But anyways, what you have prepare
Because in IT, I am a new fresher. Uh,
no, you have like very good knowledge on command, what I have seen. Because how are you, this question I was facing my first interview. uh,
okay.
so you are able to solve, most probably
Uh,
you have solved, like the snippet you have written is most probably correct only. Yes, some error it is showing, you will figure out at the end what that error. So
yeah.
anyways, you are good. Like your resume is also good. Just update in the Naukri. Maybe in January after Sankranti, in my company vacancies are there, so I will refer you. So maybe first round I will take, and second round will be taken by my lead. So I will inform
Okay.
you when the vacancy come. But anyways, just you can improve, like how you are answering. uh, here,
Okay.
give examples, some scenario, and
Okay.
prepare some different questions, not like what, why we are using. Like I
Okay.
have asked you like association, aggregation, composition. So this one is a very tricky question. So just you need to prepare these notes, like how we can
Okay.
answer. So anyways, you are good. So
Uh, Sir, can we connect next Sunday or Saturday also?
I will see like my schedule, like if I have some time, because I
If
want to
you
ask you more. I want to ask you more questions, but still you see 1 hour completed. So the some questions are there that I have pending. Like even SQL, I haven't asked more questions that are pending, and Java side I have covered everything. So Yeah, most probably like you will get the job in 1 or 2 interviews. Mostly two, 3 interviews. What I suggest, but I have seen you. So
Okay.
just you give example, take my advice and real time examples, and just give some more detail so that interviewer will be know like this person know more detail.
Okay.
So you have any other questions?
No, sir.
Oh, no issues. Okay. All the best. So my best wishes from my side.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for taking my interview.
Yeah, no issues. Yeah. Have a nice day.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.